What up? What up? What up, guys? What is the word? Excuse my voice. I'm just putting in the work. Now we're gonna talk about Week 18, the recap between some of the games in the NFL. Without further ado, let's get into it. You ready? Let's get it. Let's talk about those Chiefs. The Chiefs are going to beat Kansas City. They're going to beat Kansas City. It doesn't matter. With Andy Reid with them and with Patrick Mahomes and what he brings to that table, brings to that team, you can't count him out. That man's on a whole nother level. A whole nother level. You can say what you want about Patrick Mahomes, but he just gets it done. He just gets it done. You gotta put some respect on him. It's a different dude. Andy Reid, a different player. Player's coach. Different coach. Good system. The enemy. Good offensive coach. That offensive line is crazy. It's built for the playoffs. It's built for the playoffs. Okay, I'm putting too much love on them. Look, the right side sucks. The left side sucks. They got to work on that. They work on that, they can go further. But good win. They beat the Raiders. Beat the Raiders. On the other side of the ball, why they benched Derek Carr, he said, if you want to take a step back, I get that. He put the rookie in. He played well, Waller. I like Waller. I like Deontay Adams. Sorry if I said his name wrong. Jacobs is phenomenal too, but they just missing something. They missing something. I don't know what it is, but they're missing it. And when they find it, a defensive line, because Chandler Jones was horrible this year. He was horrible this year. They just need a good defensive line. They'll be okay. They'll be okay. But again, good game for Kansas City. Came out there and took care. They came out there and they took care of business. So here's what it is. Jacksonville Jaguars. Jacksonville Jaguars. Y'all can say what y'all want about Jacksonville. They're a good team. They wasn't a team that really been talked about. Really talked about. But they're a good team. The coach is phenomenal. Super Bowl experience. I say phenomenal because you got to understand what the work he put in to build this team. Trevor Lawrence, College Bowl champion, right? Christian Kirk, so underrated as a wide receiver. Shout out to Arizona. I know when they picked up Christian Kirk, I know what kind of player he was, guys. I know it. That offensive line playing very well. The other side of the ball, that defense playing fairly well. They coming together as a team. Then you got the rookie running back, right? Playing phenomenal. He's playing phenomenal, guys. Phenomenal. And they just putting it together. I want to make sure that y'all understand what's going on over there with Jacksonville. Right? I want y'all to understand this, right? Etienne Jr. If I said his name right. He's been a big plus for them. A big plus. One of the most valuable players. Elusive, catch ball at the backfield, can run the ball. Does a lot for that team. But he's not talked about for real. Because they're not popular. They're not the popular team in the NFL. But you gotta respect what they do, though. You gotta put some respect on them boys. Because they beat some teams this year that surprised a lot of y'all. It did surprise me, though. Not one bit. They got Jones Jr. Jones, a vet, can get it done. You need a vet. He plays a big role for them on that team, man. A big role for him, for his leadership goes. And let's not forget Ingram. So underrated, so unrespected, but he should be respected. Because that boy is a problem. That boy is a problem. That boy is a problem, man. Then you got Trevor Lawrence again. So underrated as a quarterback, but so appreciated. Do up the record, run with the ball outside the pocket, elusive, and be dynamic. Got a big arm, can throw the ball downfield. He plays so exceptional. $20 for 32 in this game against the Titans. Right? 212. Not bad. A touchdown, 0 picks. Passing rate of a 92. It's not bad again, especially against a rival. Not a rival, but a division. Division foe. We know how those games get, don't we? They get tough because the teams understand you. But for them to keep playing like that and don't give up, that speaks volumes to me, man. Yeah, it speaks volumes to me. I'm loving what I'm saying. On the other side of the ball, too, with the Titans. Henry can't do it by himself. Tannehill's hurt. You got rookie wide receivers. A.J. Brown was very missed over there. Don't y'all agree? He's missed over there. They didn't have nothing coming with them. But again, when your key players go down, this is the situation that people don't get. Yeah, I say next man up. But when your key players go down, how much can you bring to the table without those key elements? You can't. And that's how the game goes. You got to play with what you have. So, shout out to Jacksonville, man. Keep balling. But ain't the NFL, ain't it crazy, though? Shit, man, I say train everybody. Everybody on the staff, train them. First string, second string, mix it up, get some chemistry going on because, anything can happen. Anything can happen, guys. Let's jump into it. But again, shout out to Jacksonville. I love them, man. Keep balling, Jacksonville. Um, Buccaneers, Falcons, 17-30. Falcons won. It's okay. Bucks in the playoffs. Don't matter. Vikings and Bears. Did the Vikings really need to play this game? It's a rival game. I get that, but did they really need to play this game? No, they didn't. What I mean by play hard. Play with some intensity. Play like it's your first game. That type of energy. Let me rephrase it. They did because it's about seed ranking. They took care of business. They did. Took care of business. Nothing wrong with that. The real question is Justin Jefferson still that dog over there from Minnesota? Is he still that dog? I don't know. I guess the elite corner, he was average. But he might not have nothing to worry about because guess who's out the playoffs? Green Bay. So he might have a good playoff run because I don't think there's any corners out there that can deal with Justin Jefferson one-on-one going into the playoffs. But then again, I might be wrong. But shout out to the Minnesota Vikings for getting the job done against Chicago. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Bengals game, right? My boy Smoking Joe. I call him Smoking Joe. Played a good game against a rival. Both teams gonna make both teams in the playoff, so they're gonna see each other again. Momentum. They got momentum going into the playoffs. So I got the Bengals taking that. But today, Bengals took care of business like they should, and they did it. So it is what it is. Shout out to those Bengals, man. The Bengals took care of business. Let's go down the line, guys. Texans beat the Colts. Colts didn't have nothing coming. Panthers and Saints. Both teams wasn't making the playoffs. But it is what it is. They played defense stepped up 10-7. Carolina beat the Saints. It is what it is. Browns and Steelers, rivalry game. Both of them not going to the playoff. Well, Pittsburgh found out they wasn't going. But they both finished pretty well. Pittsburgh finished 8-8. Nothing wrong with that. Browns finished 7-10. It's not bad, especially when with Deshaun Watson coming back at the end of the season. Get his feet. He came back. He came back at the end of the season. Trying to get back into that football mode. But it takes time. Give him next year. He'll be just fine. Broncos and Chargers, guys. Which I gotta say about Russell Wilson now. Which I have to say about Russell Wilson now. Russell Wilson is coming to his own now. It's gonna be an issue now. He heard all the talking y'all was doing with him. All the BS, all the Sierra jokes, all this. But do y'all understand the power of faith? Of the human spirit? The power of believing in yourself and tuning out the critics? That's Russell Wilson all day. The man his passer rating was over 100 against a playoff caliber Chargers team, which they did start their starters. The way them Broncos was playing today, if they was in the playoffs, there'd be a problem. There'd be a serious problem. But shout out to the Broncos for putting in the work, man. Getting the job done. Turning some heads today. I know last game of the season, people are gonna say they wasn't playing for real, but whatever. Russell Wilson went out there the last 2 games. They almost beat the Chiefs too. Got shout out to Chris Jones on that last play, but they almost beat the Chiefs. They was a 4th and 2 away on beating the Chiefs. So again, Broncos all day. Love Russ. Keep balling, Russ. Good game. My game today was Detroit. I love Jared Goff. I love what he brings to the table. I love the experience. I love the leadership. I love Williams too. That offensive line is incredible. How they put without an offensive line, guys, you really have no offense. No running game. No wide receivers can make plays down the field. No highlights without an offensive line. No first downs without an offensive line. No 100-yard rusher without an offensive line. No great quarterback without an offensive line. And you've seen it. On the other side of that ball, defense is playing well. Hutchinson, man, was all over Aaron Rodgers today. He got it done. He got it done. Yes, he did. He got it done. That rookie is a problem. But the defense played well. Lewis, the rook, with the game-sealing interception on Aaron Rodgers. On the other side of that ball, you got to give the Green Bay. They came out and played running game. Was a little rocky, a little shaky, Craig, a little bit. It was shaky. Damn it, fuck it. Let's call it what it was. Detroit front four got busy. Hey, I'm not gonna make no excuse. You're gonna have me stuttering over here. Detroit got busy. Right? It was Detroit's time. I'm mad they didn't make the playoffs, but man, in my heart, they're champions in my heart. They're gonna do big things next year. But hey, you know how the game goes. They did their job. Shout out to Geno Smith for getting the job done in Seattle. Taking care of business over there. Putting in the work over there. Okay, Seahawks, I see you. Shout out to the Seahawks. Shout out to the Seahawks. Balling. Ramsey did your thing this year. All love over there. Geno all day. Wow. Who am I forgetting? My Cardinals got beat down. I know y'all want to throw it in my face. It's fine. We got our butts kicked. Okay? No excuse. We got a bus kick. We're not healthy, but we got a bus kick. But hey, it is what it is. That's football. But I'm not taking that away from them boys. Big deal. Shout out to them boys, though. Our rookie played well. Clemens played okay. We didn't have D-Hop for real, but it's okay. We'll be back next year better. We'll be better next year. I guarantee that. But hey, on the other side of the ball, McCaffrey, from 13. Was it Barty with his name? Who knows? But he's getting it done. Debo Samuels. Kittles, Ayuk, balling, Bosa them, Armstead, balling, Warner, balling, Ward, balling. They ready for real. San Francisco is no joke. They're ready. MVP in my eyes is it Hurts. They beat the Giants. Did the Giants? Well, the Giants didn't start their starters, but at the same time, is it Hurts? Is he MVP? You see how the game changes when Hurts is in a game. MVP, anybody? Yeah. It might be going to Mahomes. Might be. But so far, yeah. Hurts is okay. He's good, but Mahomes been consistent, man. He's been taking care of business, lead the league in every quarterback statistic. He's been consistent too, so you got to give it to Mahomes for MVP. Well, but with that being said, guys, I will see you next time on the Talk Heavy podcast. And remember, guys, always end your day with good vibes and also begin it with good vibes. Out. See you later, guys.